This video covers serious topics, including harassment, non-consensual touching, and abuse of power. Viewer discretion is advised. Today, I'm going to break down the recent allegations involving Onin, the way the MISU safety panel handled the case, and why parts of the Smash community are furious about it. This is not drama content. This is a serious situation that affects players' safety and trust in our systems. Before I say anything else, a quick disclaimer. Everything in this video is based on public statements and testimony. These are allegations, not legal findings. I am not a lawyer. I am not part of MISU. And I'm not claiming to know everything behind the scenes. My goal is to explain what's been shared, why people are concerned, and what this could mean for the Smash community going forward. For anyone not deep in the scene, here's the context. Onin is a well-known Smash Ultimate player. Port Priority is a major Smash event where top players compete. Recently, a document started circulating, written by LostSorg and Mocha, the victim of the events, detailing misconduct allegations against Onin, and criticizing how MISU handled the case. First, let's talk about the panel side. According to the statement written by LostSorg, 3 cases of misconduct involving Onin were submitted to MISU on the 1st of November. 2 of those people chose not to go public because of how traumatic their experiences were. The document, sent to MISU, clearly asked for privacy. But later, it was discovered that the panel gave that same document to Onin. This is being described as a breach of confidentiality and a violation of basic safety expectations. On top of that, we've now learned that Onin received an 8-month ban, and that this is why they did not attend Port Priority. When MISU received the case, a copy was also given to the Port Priority 2s. Guided by MISU's initial findings, the 2s decided to immediately ban Onin from their event. According to what Mocha was told by a MISU panelist, 2 out of 5 panel members voted for no ban at all. Taken together, the leaked document, the split vote, and the final 8-month ban are being seen by Mocha and others as malicious and mishandled. Now let's go through Mocha's testimony. This is the most sensitive part. So again, content warning. Mocha says they met Onin in January at LMBM. They became friends fast. About a month later, they started dating long distance. Their first time meeting again in person was at Cavalier Clash 6 on the 1st of March and 2nd. There was an assumption that physical intimacy might happen, but Mocha says this was never clearly communicated or agreed on. On Saturday night of the event, they were hanging out in a friend's room. They both took edibles that Onin had given Mocha at a previous event, and told them to bring to this one. Mocha says Onin can get very unfiltered when high, sometimes mean, sometimes overreacting, and that other people have felt uncomfortable with that behavior before, feeling anxious and worried about bothering the room. Mocha took Onin back to their room so others could rest. They both laid down in bed, with the intention of going to sleep. That's when Mocha says things crossed the line. According to their statement, Onin started cuddling them from behind, then began groping them, focusing on their chest and crotch. Mocha says they immediately expressed discomfort, told Onin to stop, and repeated themselves, saying things like "stop" and "why are you doing this?" They tried to push Onin off, but felt physically powerless, especially because they were high at the time. Mocha says this continued until they broke down crying. Only then did Onin notice they were crying, and finally stop. Mocha felt trapped, uncomfortable in the room, but with nowhere else to sleep that night. For the rest of the tournament, they avoided Onin, and when they did see them one last time before going home, they say Onin responded with heavy self-deprecation, trying to guilt them, instead of truly taking responsibility. In the following months, they stayed in contact, but communication dropped off. The relationship fell apart. Mocha says they have seen no real remorse, no real change, and because of the gravity of what happened, they do not believe a temporary ban is enough. They are calling for an indefinite ban, with the possibility of appeal, if real accountability and change ever happen. So what does all of this mean for the Smash community? First, it shows how vulnerable players are when they trust safety systems. If people come forward with trauma, and their statements get handed right back to the accused, that kills trust, and makes future victims scared to speak up. Second, it raises questions about how panels like MISU operate, who's on them, how they vote, and how transparent they should be. If 2 out of 5 members voted for no ban, while others agreed on 8 months, people are going to ask, was this handled fairly? Was it handled safely? Third, this isn't just FGC drama. These are real people, with real trauma, who have to live with what happened. Whether you know Onin, whether you like their gameplay, or you've never heard of any of this until now, we all have a stake in making events safer. To be clear, I'm not here to farm views off pain. I'm here because if we want this game and this scene to grow, people have to feel safe at events, believe victims, protect privacy, and hold panels and organizers accountable when they mess up. For now, respect the people involved. Don't harass anyone. Don't witch hunt. And remember, behind every tag, there's a real person.